I'm going to show you how to convert a Beetle headlight to a camper. Beetle fits upright with a fixing screw at the bottom. Camper on one side of the vehicle it's that way, and the other side of the vehicle is that way. It's quite an easy procedure. We start by just flicking the adjusters out of the rubber locators, and then the third pivot one there we just pull out. Okay, now we flick the clips off that keep the whole thing together. These keep the glass in the rim, and that is done like so. Sometimes there's long clips and sometimes there's short clips. Like this case, the short ones go where it's easy reach, and the deeper part of the rim use the long ones. Now we take this out, and when we look at the rim, especially with Hella, Bosch don't always fit the mark, put all the marks in. We've got little locating marks, one at 3 o'clock, one at 9 o'clock, and I'm just going to mark them for the purpose of this. Wouldn't normally. Okay. Now, when we go to fit it to the camper, it has to turn through 90 degrees. So now we're going to replace this with, in this particular case, we're going to put the 9 o'clock one to the locating screw. And we just feed that in like so. And we have the right. This is never wasn't put together right. This was at the bottom on the Beetle. It has to be also. This is our 3 o'clock position. There's a cut out there so the locating screw clears the doesn't snag on the rim. So we can see we've got our mark there, right central with the locating screw, and we've got the cutaway here which also has the join from manufacture of the rim, and we've got that. Now that is now suitable to go on the passenger side or the left hand side of the camper van, and we will reverse the procedure for the other side of the vehicle. So now we can't put it on the table to do it because the lens sticks out proud, so we just push off. So we have to just carefully hold it. We locate the clip in the chrome rim, and there's a raised part there, 4 raised parts there, which is the position for the clips, and the clips just go in like so. And then we do the ones which are the long ones. We're going to fit the longer clips around here where the rim is deeper. Again, we go in under the chrome and just flick it onto the little raised portion. Like so. That's it, back together. So now we have the Hella, in this particular case, the Hella motif at the bottom with the bottom mark, and our 9 o'clock one opposite the screw. And as I say, for the other side of the vehicle, we would have rotated the other direction and we'd have that other effect. So now we have to fit the reflector back, and as I say, do not touch the silvering of the reflector because it will just damage it. Now basically, rule of thumb is that the side light goes to the bottom, but on some of the early Bosch reflectors the side light's at the top. But what we do have is a little slot there that the headlight bulb locates into, and that basically goes at the bottom-ish. It's not exactly at the bottom, but it's near enough. So we now realise that we have to move that rubber round to that hole there. So we take this rubber out. I say, don't put your fingers on the inside of the reflector. We take that rubber out and we fit it in this hole here. If the rubbers are new and soft, you can push them in with your fingers. When they're a bit older, it's easier just to fire it in with a screwdriver, like so. And when it's in, we can then rotate it and push it in the rest of the way, like so. It should be sort of halfy-halfy. Right, now, so we've got this now with our Hella motif at the bottom, and we've got our slot there to the bottom, so we're able now to put the pivot point, which it adjusts around, into there, like so, and we pop in our adjusters into their fixings, which is like a roll plug effect. They just they're like a barbed arrow, and they just go in and locate like so. Voila! There is one headlight converted for the passenger side of a camper. And to do the driver's side, the procedure is reversed, so that will be down there.